Gauthier in Monster Mutt.
I know it's kind of funny because I'm kind of calm right now. I mean, I'm at the Monster Jam World Final, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. I mean, I did really good in stadium this year, especially on the Whiplash truck. So I think I'm gonna be one of the top right now trucks. So I'm ready to launch it. I mean, I saw a couple run and I'm really confident.
Cynthia is fearless. Ryan, she got thrown into our mix of our tour this year for a couple of shows, and she got first, seconds, and a couple of thirds, so she's a great driver. Naturally, she's evolving like faster than any other driver out there right now, and I think she could definitely have a run here that could win.
Well, and then what a lot of fans don't see is after the show, she hops in one of the huge Caterpillar machines and helps the dirt guys clear the space, and then they leave.
Yeah, like you said, Cynthia's super into fitness, loves to travel, loves to drive monster trucks, work with heavy equipment. So, you know, she's a gearhead. She's a great person, great driver, and I want to see a wow moment out of her. She's a good driver, like I said. Her pace and her skill level for how long she's been in the sport is very high.
When you know she's thrilled too. When she was on Stadium Championship Series 1 with us, filling in for Brianna and Whiplash, I mean, her energy was through the roof. She couldn't be more excited to have that opportunity. And tonight she has the biggest opportunity of the year. She could be the next World Finals champion, lining up for a backflip.
Yeah, it sounded like the truck's stuck in first gear, but she still went for the backflip. Oh, if she would have turned into that right-hander with the front wheels, she would have saved that save.
Backflip ramp kind of spit the truck sideways, so close to that save. A great little highlight reel, but just probably not enough from these fans to lock in that top spot.
You know,
Dalmatian out there. And I know what? I see all the sign out there. I see all my Dalmatian notion. Thank you guys. I love you so much. And a special thanks to all the ladies out there because we can do anything we want. Woo!
Slap wheelie right there.
Nicole, Cynthia's been inside of her own head with driving this new truck. Not sure how hard to run and what she should do, but you've had experience with that when you've driven Brodozer, correct?
Yeah, it's, you know, you got a new truck, you're limited on bodies. You got such a new body. It was just debuted in a last event in San Antonio, so she knows that there's not a lot of availability out there, so she has to be kind of careful on how much damage she does to this truck because you got to keep it looking nice and neat for Lucas Stabilizer. It's a beautiful truck, and look at here we go, that's what I was looking for.
She can at least do that, and she is quite good at it. So Lucas Stabilizer getting the big air on everything she's hitting so far.
There's some big air again.
Biggest air of the night from her on every jump. Again, she's coming off a little awkward, but she is able to set it right back down.
Yeah, the truck is landing. When she flat lands like that, it's rebounding hard to the right. Sets it into a donut. That is such a hard move to do in this tacky. Slap wheelie. Cynthia's doing a great job, Scott. She's absolutely hitting everything in front of her. She's got that wide open throttle. She's getting the fans on their feet. Setting up again for another slap wheelie. She needs a brake check right there, but hey, it works out.
Joe, look, another one. Look at that. Walk in the back two tires. And there's some big air. She's got all the elements right now.
Well, we got 30 seconds. What has she got up her sleeve, Scott?
2019 World Finals high jump champion.
Man, she is doing a fantastic job.
She is. This is a great run. Maybe the best one she's had all year.
I think this might be the best run I've ever seen out of Cynthia.
And she is on a mission here, Colt. Far side of the track. She is going to line it up for the backflip. Can the Stabilizer make it over? She goes.
Perfect.
She lands it.
Absolutely
Yes.
perfect, Scott.
That's the Cynthia Gauthier that we were waiting for all year.
All right, Cynthia. Oh, they shut her off just in time.
What a run by Cynthia Gauthier. Colt, take us to the Super Glue to the action
Absolutely
replay.
fantastic job by Cynthia. She threw every move into that run right there. Technical moves. She put that Lucas Stabilizer right back into pit stall. Great job by Cynthia.
9.589.
Oh, she absolutely killed it, Scott. That was a fantastic run.
And here we go. She goes around, gets everybody up on their feet, doing the trucker horn, and now she hits the gray side race lane, keeping the momentum going on the red side. We saw Bryce Kenny do this. She goes for the jammer instead of the ramp.
I really love the momentum that Cynthia's carrying. Lots of speed and lots of excitement. Off the ski jump. She's really got this truck flying good right now. The better you can make the truck fly through the air, the more likely you are to keep it on all fours. Nice cross up there, all the way across the pad, 2 flat.
Making her 4th appearance at Raymond James Stadium. 2 freestyle wins in this building, 2019 and round 8.
Brake check. Nice, slap wheelie.
And so they have now cut off one side of this container. So now that's going to change strategies because you got to be on the other side of the track, the deep side.
Uh-oh. Almost hiked up there in that corner, a little sketchy.
She sends Lucas Stabilizer, clears it by a mile.
I like that.
And she is going to go right over here and line this thing up.
Going a little bit early, Scott. Hopefully she can land this perfectly. Got a lot of speed.
She did it last round. She will do it again. She lands it, but another broken tie rod. Take a look.
Off the jammer.
Slap wheelie
Slap
time.
wheelie, come on.
Oh, she goes too far.
Truck rotates to the left too much. She's got some smoke coming out of that right side of her motor, looks like. Backside race lane.
Nice air there for Lucas Stabilizer. Sticks the landing now on all 4 BKT tires. Does have to adjust to get around overboard. Comes back strong.
Go, go. Gonna come up short, Scott.
She is going to come up short, and she saves it.
Nice job, Cynthia. Nice job.
Great awareness for Cynthia Gauthier. Those back two BKTs flipped up.
All right, time for a backflip. 18 seconds. She's got to back up.
She's going to lose some momentum here.
15,
She's got to back it up.
14. Oh, time is ticking down. 10
Austin
seconds.
Powers turns
Is she
for the
going to
Lucas
make it?
stabilizer. And she sends it. She skies it. And she will land the backflip.
Come on, girl. Get it.
One more jump. One more jump. Donut time.
Great job, Cynthia. Great job. Nice work.
Take us to the super glue. Glue to the action, Rita stabilizer. When you talk about the most popular drivers in the sport, I don't think anybody would argue that Cynthia Gauthier's name would be at the top of that list.
Cynthia has stepped her game up tremendously this year, absolutely throwing it down in this Lucas stabilizer truck. You know, I think she's changed her whole driving style, but I think it's 100% been for the better. Right here, going for a slap wheelie. She's really been throwing these down here lately. Unfortunately, catches a bad bounce, not able to keep the truck up on its two rear tires long enough.
So she goes from outside to in. She starts on the race lanes, then goes inside. Jammer to the step up.
Got to kind of thread the needle down there. There's lots of carnage of trucks sitting down there in that far corner. Step up, checks up just right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, saves it. She really jammed that truck in there, landing hard on the pod, catching a rebound. Great job being patient, not overdriving the truck, letting it settle before making a decision on how to save it.
Going to the World Finals coming up in May, Cynthia may have an opportunity to defend her high jump championship. That would be incredibly cool for her to get that chance to defend her title, and she keeps slinging it here in Detroit.
Nice air. She is doing a great job, Scott. She's using up all the track so far. Oh, jamming in there
Oh,
again.
sky wheelie, and she's going to go on the lid.
A little bit short there, cost her.
She comes off the race ramp, first jump, slap wheelie, nice combo move to kick it off.
Nice big air there.
Out of Mirabel, Quebec, Canada, 2 freestyle wins on the season. She's a 2019 World Finals high jump champion. Turning it back around, going right up onto the pod. There's some nice air.
Uh-oh. Oh, truck does soak it up. Catches a crazy rebound.
Right over to the step up, hits the jump, brake check, gets the front end down.
Nice job there. Greases the landing.
Backside of the race lane, cross threads a little bit, comes off the side. Big vertical sky wheelie, pogo bounce on the jammer.
Looks like her left front is going flat, Scott.
She's got to save this.
Saves it!
She does save it.
She's got a flat on the front. The left front is down.
We got a flat, a lot of smoke, but she's coming over to the backflip ramp.
She's going to attempt it.
Lines up. Skies it, gets a push, and
Oh,
look at the wheels. While she lands it, the fans are on their feet. Cynthia Gauthier throwing it down here in Indianapolis.
Making her presence known.
So far, we've seen 2 of the drivers work the outside. Let's see if we can get a slap wheelie in here.
Great execution.
90 degrees, dragging that bumper in this San Diego dirt.
Yeah, she wants to incorporate more of those technical moves in this year, and so we saw that right off the gate.
Yeah, variety is so important for these freestyle runs. You have to remember that the fans are the judges here, and they want to see a little bit of everything.
She's got a lot of good momentum. We're seeing the quick turns in the corner as she puts a little combo together here. Triples up with some final air across that final pod. Uh-oh. looked like she may have stalled for a second, but coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah, something definitely weird went on. A nice sky wheelie, but it's so hard to get those points when you stop in the middle of the run. You don't keep that excitement going the whole time. Right now, I'd love to see Cynthia step on the throttle, carry a little bit more momentum and speed in this freestyle run.
And the other thing we've got to remind folks about, this is their first time ever seeing this particular track in person. And so it's a brand new track for Monster Jam. She's walked it multiple times and she has an idea of what it looks like out there, but the first time actually in the truck, body on and driving.
I will tell you what, I've seen 2 stalls from Cynthia so far. That is gonna hurt her score immensely. She's gonna need something big.
And here's the wow moment that she's looking for, trench box backflip. Let's look at the execution.
Oh, it's so big!
The best part, all 4 BKTs down, and she's sending it one more time.
Oh, that's how you do it. Big moment after big moment. Looks like a little bit of transmission fluid coming out of that truck, but it doesn't matter.
And what a great finale to her 2 minutes here. Gauthier with a 9.613, a huge score here early in the competition. Let's take a look here at our Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Freestyle winner, looking to repeat here in San Diego.
As a driver, if I'm in this position, I'm definitely feeling a lot of pressure at the last round. You know, taking that big win early in the freestyle is just, it's hard to repeat. It's hard to do that once again. And for Cynthia to try to mimic or do that better is going to be very difficult here.
Yeah, and she told me that even though she won freestyle 1 round ago, that pass felt like she didn't quite have her rhythm down yet. And she knows now what the distance is between the jumps to know what's risky and what's safe and how she can further develop her freestyle. And so she said it's all about growth and experience on this track to get it down.
Starting off with a couple nice airs off the pod, off that step up. She's definitely carrying a slight bit more momentum, which the crowd loves to see and hear because of how loud the motor is.
Yeah, and she's really trying to push to get out of her comfort zone too. She said that's the big thing. She's like, I'm really comfortable in the freestyles that I was doing, just big air. I want to try to add some more technique into it to make sure that we can really wow the fans. Oh, and talk about technique. I thought she was going to go for the backflip. She faked us all out. A little early in the run for that, but huge air.
A nice jump onto the pod, being very careful not to hit those landmines after and end her run.
Trying to stay inbounds here, not going off the dirt pad. She would get shut off for that as she makes her way to the backflip ramp. Now, execution here is critical.
This is going to be big.
A huge backflip, all 4 BKTs down, leaving her room to continue. And you know, Tom Mentz says that a big backflip is the most impressive one that you can make.
Yeah, it is. And then you hit a backflip to a big air onto the pod. Unbelievable run right now for Cynthia.
Let's see what she can add here at the end to get these fans on their feet. Remember, 8.669, our score to beat. That's what she'll have to top here as she ends her run. And how about it? A 9.582, a huge number.
Oh man, she's gonna like. And she had such a high in San Diego, winning 2 of the freestyle runs there. She's putting a lot of pressure on herself. She really wants to do good.
Yeah, and I think the thing for her, as we saw that awesome slap wheelie followed up by some great big air here, is that she likes to be risky. She's willing to take chances in her run, mostly towards the end of her run, to try to get that freestyle victory. It doesn't play out for her well in the points. Nice, look at that brake check and control.
Nice sky wheelie, kind of using every part of this freestyle course. I really like that. Working the outside to inside, the truck motors going good. Nice big air, little side slap there.
Yeah, air just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and that's what she wants to do. She said, you know, she just wants to kind of keep building until she can do something risky, maybe get that great recovery. A little flat land to the pod. Nice combo for Cynthia. Remember, the score to beat so far is 7.848. That was our first competitor, Joe Foley, in the Rod Ryan So.
Landing on that pod, that was such a technical move. The way she landed all 4 tires at the same time, that is going to be so crucial down the line. Here she comes into the backflip. Oh, Oh, big backflip, holds it wide open, tries to get the rotation, lands on those front BKT tires, and can't quite pull it off.
Models high jump champion, Cynthia Gauthier. We see her amping up early, getting that big air, a great bounce on the landing there to help her keep this run going.
The rhythm and the momentum I'm seeing right off the bat is definitely good. That's what we like to see in freestyle.
And she's in an uncomfortable spot for her. She said she would much rather go later in the freestyle competition. She wants to see a couple more trucks go, see how the dirt is reacting. Remember, Tyler Menega talked about how it's not as consistent as they want it to be, and it's starting to break apart and rut. And that can mean trouble for them when they're trying to make those turns in freestyle.
Yeah, it definitely can. It makes it much more difficult. One of the things that I heard about Cynthia with her crew chief is to get her to relax. She'll actually sing in the radio before the freestyle event. I absolutely love that.
I do too. Maybe we should get her on some karaoke contest here. I think that'd be great for her. So the door swinging wide open. That's got to be a huge distraction for her here as she lines up for our backflip. Nice execution here by Gauthier.
Oh,
all 4 BKT tires on the ground, leaving her in an opportunistic place to keep going. But unfortunately, it looks like she's shut off here. Here we go.
Keep it going. We got to get the momentum up right now. She needs to put the pedal to the metal. Nice technical move. Look at her get that truck up there.
Oh, walking it down the ramp, holding it steady.
Oh!
And then can she bring it back around?
Oh, too much power in reverse.
Lucas stabilizer.
She can definitely hold her own, especially in this last place spot. She is not new to winning freestyle, and something that I think definitely caters to Cynthia is this more open track. She throws caution to the wind, and she is heavy on the throttle.
For sure, and a little extra added pressure is, you know, she got to hang out with some celebrities. We got the Mom Squad out there, Beverly Mitchell, Jessica Biel, Kristen Bell. Heck, she even helped her learn how to drive the truck out here. So she's trying to do it for them tonight too.
Heck yeah, you gotta love that added support.
I love how she's sending it out there, getting that nice big air and setting herself up for that nice slap wheelie.
And nice turn, good truck awareness and track awareness by Cynthia right there by getting that thing settled down and turned around before she had to throw it in reverse.
Working her way around the track, getting that 30 seconds in. Safe to say she's good for now. Monster Mutt still on top. This big score to beat out there. And let's see what she's got here for our wow factor. Lining it up perfectly. Nice rotation, brake check to bring it around, but she corkscrews as well and can't right the truck on all 4 BKTs. Lucas stabilizer. Now she trails Tyler by 9 for the event lead. So she still has a chance here, but it's really a long shot. She's gonna need some catastrophic failures for that to happen.
You know, and we've seen those catastrophic failures happen in Monster Jam all the time. She's in that 9th place spot, and Ryan Anderson kind of fumbled the ball with his run. So right now, she has a big opportunity to do well in freestyle.
Yeah, and she has done well here in the past with a prior win in Arlington, 4 freestyle championships on the season so far. And she told me she's kind of modifying her style here. She said she wants to get the backflip in with about 50 seconds left in her run so she can get 2 more big jumps in. And we'll see if that will be enough for her and she'll be able to execute that plan.
And I think that's kind of becoming popular between the drivers because I talked to Tyler as well, and he's kind of telling me that now, you know, the backflip really isn't enough. You got to get the backflip done relatively early. Ooh, a hard case for Cynthia there. You got to get the backflip done relatively early and then do something even more wow at the end of your run.
Never did I ever think that a backflip would be commonplace when we talk about monster trucks, but it is. And it's phenomenal what they can do with these 12,000-pound machines as she's trying to gear up here, getting deep in those corners, so getting that little 1-2 shift.
Look at those BKT tires hooking up. Good bounce, good control.
Getting a little deep, that wide floor, a little bit more throttle, getting a little deeper, and she's getting in trouble in the corners, not being able to turn fast enough or short enough here. So here she goes. Let's see if she can execute this plan. Nice solid backslid. Oh, man, she almost had it.
You know, and I saw it right at the beginning. It looked like she was a little tiny bit crooked trying to line up for that backflip. And
Champion Cynthia Gauthier in Lucas Stabilizer. And I mentioned 4 drivers with freestyle competition wins this season. She has 2 to her name.
Yep, there you go, getting a nice little slap wheelie combination in there. Nice job. Man, I just love the look of this Lucas Stabilizer truck.
It's nice and lean and sleek and like a very popular, classy semi-truck that we see on the road. I won't say any brand names out there, but we all know what we're talking about.
Heck yeah, onto the pod. Gets a little bit of a bounce, but very aware. Nice job, Cynthia.
Scooting around that corner. And I love her tenacity out there. And she just hits those jumps wide open with reckless abandon, and then she's able to clean it up once it lands on those BKTs.
Yeah, but Leslie, that's kind of been her problem, right? Is she has so much tenacity. Oh, nice little combination into the stoppie. You know, with Cynthia, the tenacity is so great, but it gets her that win, and then the next weekend she has a big break. She has to learn how to tame that tenacity, put it in the right spot, and use it to be a little bit more consistent in her freestyle runs.
So Jim Kohler in Avenger still holding on here at a 9.048. With bated breath, we wait and see. Really, really hard on that left corner. And we'll take a look here at our super glued to the action replay.
Next up, out of Mirabel, Quebec, Canada, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. She won the first World Finals High Jump Championship back in 2019, finished 5th in 2022. Lucas Stabilizer,
there we go!
High.
Come on!
Oh, she may have just gotten it done. She gets a wheelie on the backside. Holy cow, she went bananas off that ramp.